Hello, welcome back to Hunter Hunter, where the teammates are going through a bit of a tough time, climbing through a tower. Majority rule. Is everyone going to agree? Well, of course not. Especially when one of them is actively trying to sabotage them all. One of them is Leorio. And, well, there's some convicts thrown in the mix. And all of the tasks so far have never always been just completely straightforward. Like, run. Cook. But let's see, shall we? Just how much of this 72-hour time limit are they gonna have? Just how many times are we going to see this opening? Is it just until the end of the Hunter exam? Seeing a little bit more of the world through this format. And also the silhouettes of hunters yet to meet. But also, considering the tower is stage 3, we've got plenty more to sit through and witness. We've got the individual tasks that they're all kind of tasked with. If the idea of this at the minute is to achieve multiple wins, get through the room, get to the end of the tower, get to on to the next stage. If we're down to 39 into this bit, how many are going to make it through the tower, like, fully? Are we just going to be left with, like, R5 here? And the clown, probably. I mean, in a head-on, one-on-one fight, of course, he was never going to win. Also, he did save his life here. Beware of prisoners. Who decided it was a good idea to build a tower like this on the top of a natural earth spike? Actually getting all the materials and construction work to make it must have been quite a hassle. That's why you use... I know, this is going to be more of a mental puzzle. Well, then he's all in. So what's left? Luck? Okay. This isn't a game of luck. Was one candle made out of, like, paraffin? Ah, one is slightly bigger than the other. Not the majority rule. I thought this was going to be individual individual little battles. Well, of course it's a trick. I mean, there's no way he would leave this down to chance. Well, now they're just... You got Kurapika and Leoto playing a card game, like Old Maid or something. Wow, you're offering me that? There's no way I'd pick that card. And of course it is using Leorio as the basis of this to show when someone's overthinking it. Are they going to help him with the decision here? Actually come up with something? No. Leave it up to Gon. Right now, we don't know too much information about the candles themselves or what's going on. So, yeah, okay, wasting time. Yeah, okay, relying on Gon's instincts might be the best. There's a certain je ne sais quoi about that kind of thinking. Gotta have some way of lighting the candle. Otherwise it's not fair, obviously. And now we wait. Well, a candle that size would be a fair few hours. Good thing they've got time to spare. Oh no, well, not a slight breeze, a heavy breeze. Got to keep that candle lit. Well, what happens if it does go out? Can't you just light it again? The thing is to see which ones... Well, which one stays lit then? True, he's got to look after his own candle. It's burning quite bright there. Good thing it's not burning at both ends. He's put some sort of accelerant all on it. That's wax. Well, that is going down quite the rate. The long candle. He tampered with both the candles. Yeah. Of course. Had a real long, real short in case for him to use, and then 2 tampered ones. To be expecting that a serial bomber would be playing by the rules here, and especially when it comes to fire. But now what's he going to do? Seems to have figured something out. What, the breeze isn't going to do much to it. The sound of victory. Hopefully this isn't one of those, like, prank candles which relights itself. I could see that being a easy way to fight against situations like this. It looks like he didn't think of it. Awfully full of yourself there, Giorgio. Think you'll win? We've got the one with silver poisoning up next. What kind of prisoner has their entire skin blue? As long as it doesn't start making me think of the Eiffel 95 song. Terrifying? Okay. So is that a dash as well? Okay. Including fraud and blackmail. Yeah, you could use a little moisturizer. Okay, cool. Terrifying. He talks a big game here, but since he's done for fraud and blackmail, is it all just... is it all just bluster? That laugh is not filling me with... There we go. It's not filling me with fear. I hope he is actually, as he says, and willing to put his life on the line for this contest. The problem is, Kurapika has experienced true fear. A half-assed approach like this might not be too effective on him. Sometimes just the cold response of, okay, if that's the game you want to play. Or maybe he signed up for the Hunter exam. You know, if he is to be scared and run away here. Really, you're adding in rules here now. Got to play fair. You're just wasting time here. Come on. Step up to the plate. Shit or get off the toilet. Come on. You just... just got to make sure he's got no other hidden weapons as well. Ah, that's it, yeah. He's the one putting on a show. Yeah, you're terrifying like a high school pantomime villain. Is he giving himself an aneurysm? Is that the secret technique? Ah, he just flexes. Of course he does. Yeah, as soon as he started the monologuing and the laughing, yeah, I thought something was up. Well, and the fraud and blackmail, that really set it off for me. His instincts are good. He may be putting on a show, but he doesn't have any, like, killing intent. Well, actually, he does quite a bit of damage to the floor. Spider. Could it be... It's a tattoo aspiring to the Phantom Troop, I presume. And of all of the people for them to show this tattoo to and make it effective, you have Kurapika. But how is he going to react? Is it going to be fear or... Ah. Unless you have one who is now, what, filled with rage? Do we get a flash of red? One of the somehow I doubt that. Or the Phantom Troop has very bad hiring practices. They just let anyone walk in. There we go. It's not a flash of red, that's just full. I didn't expect the ragged breathing to go alongside. Oh dear. I feel as though his... Well, some nice animation. Is the match decided now? No sound of surprise, just... Ah, he has seen it firsthand, so he should know. If you're going to imitate the Phantom Troop, do it properly. True. Do you remember how many breakfasts you've had? And the slight reverberation and echo of the room. But even if he's a weakling who uses stories and scare tactics, you don't have to be mean to him. He just needs to calm down a little. You a member of the Phantom Troop? If not, I think you might be okay. However, it still affected him. Even fakes can cause some mental trauma and bring a few things to light. He knows he can act. I guess in a setting like this, it's best to see it firsthand. How? It's not just spiders, it's the tattoo, but... How much was he... botched plastic surgery? Just how much was he holding back to be able to just walk away from that fight with just a single punch? I mean, they're still just laying there in the middle of the floor. You're not going to sweep up first. Oh, shit. After another win, which means the audio... I mean, I really want to see him do well for once. But you gotta make it interesting. How are we going to work up to the knowledge and skills that the audio has to help with whatever tasks this new one is going to set out for them? Having the mock Phantom Troop for Kurapika, having a little bit of lateral thinking, maybe, for Gon. It's not just going to be a straight out battle for Leorio, but not sure what it would be. And of course, the rest of them. You can't expect to finish this room and be that's the end of the tower, so the rest of them after it. What other figures are we going to run across? I like the idea that we've had, Serial Bomber uses his kind of knowledge there to fix a simple game of which candle burns longer. We have the ex-soldier who is just a fighter. Well, we didn't really get to see much of that one since to a quick and decisive surrender. And then a fraudster using his visage as a way to scare the competition. Kind of clever. I wonder what's coming up next then, if that's what we're getting now. every one of the prisoners knows that their time of the sentence is being reduced if they can keep them waiting for a while, or win. So they're using everything at their disposal, everything that they've kind of mastered over the time here. Also, what kind of justice system allows for criminals that obviously have no want to reintegrate with society, with no want to rehabilitate themselves? It's more, 72 years off my sentence, I'll get back to killing faster. But now that we know that there is a slight breeze coming up from below, that there should be some opening somewhere, or just a really big fan. Either way, you don't really want to go over the side testing it. Not without a rope or something, at least. But with all of that, what kind of games would you be interested in? What ones would really be your forte, or not? What are we kind of going to be expecting for the audio? I don't think a straight-up fight. I think also that this one is going to be a little harder for him. Really come down to the wire, but what's it gonna be? How long are they going to spend on it? Staying up on that little balcony section for 72 hours. Got to make it to the end. Can't fail the exam here. I want to see more, so I'm not going to be wasting any more time, I think. If you enjoyed this one, please let me know. Leave a like and a comment on the video if you did like it. Consider subscribing so that you can catch up with the new ones and maybe join onto my Discord, who knows. But whether or not you've seen through my clever acting and disguise to prove that I actually have no idea what I'm on about, let's hope you get some rest so that I can see you in the next one. Would having blue skin make you more scary? If you haven't fallen for my terrific acting yet, consider joining onto my Patreon, because alongside Noku, Raywin, Sal, Arthia, Kite, Shiwan, Mats, Gurley, Cardboard, Croyville, Levi GR, Megu42, Dark Shadow 7899, Akane, Tori Jane, Wadi Saeed and everyone else, we can light the candle at both ends, and don't need to be jailed for any sort of fraud or tax evasion, which is always nice. But join me again for more anime.